Okay.
I'm pretty sure you're working the brothel, right?
By one, starting with U-boats. Who are you playing as, and why are you in Boris, the capital city of the Great Continent?
Well, I am playing Riku Ironclaw, female catfolk, sorcerer. And I'm here at this brothel because I have nothing better to do with my time. I'm still waiting for my tribe to send word that they need me back.
But they never will.
I know. You don't have to remind me of this.
In case anyone's interested, the name of the brothel is Casa de los Muertos.
Yes.
It is a relatively newly established brothel attempting to compete with the largest business in the city, the Pleasure Palace.
Oh my god. In which I work, I'm assuming?
I don't know. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Recon. Who are you playing as, and why are you at Casa de los Muertos?
Okay, so I'm a halfling bard, and my character's name is Dalek, and he wanted to try and impress with his wonderful music.
So you saw both?
Yes, I saw both.
She was unimpressed.
So Puts and Moose ignore you.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. The Senpai noticed me,
Never.
and that's why I'm in there.
Alright, and that leaves the final member of our group for now. Ham, who are you playing as, and why are you in Casa de los Muertos?
I'm
A shitty whorehouse in the slums.
yeah, I'm confused because I'm just a dwarf barbarian. Zephyr. I usually clean sewers, and I don't know how the hell I ended up in here.
I think you're thinking maybe a day off and you finally got that bonus you've been working at the last 30 years?
Maybe.
So after
I've had a little bit to drink, so.
good, you've come to the right place. There, in addition to the usual fare at a whorehouse, there's a lovely little bar downstairs. The patrons are few and far between. There seems to be a few people milling about, though. There is what is probably the greasiest looking man you've ever met. Used car salesman doesn't even come close to this man. There appears to be literal grease, like a snail trail everywhere he walks.
Ew.
There, in the corner, you can see a very sour. If you're familiar with the term resting bitch face, it has nothing on the woman glowering at her drink in the corner. Thick black armor, her sword much too large for her to wield, and drink in hand, staring at it as if it owes her money, and she might be collecting here in a bit. And finally, in another corner of the room, you find a heavily armored orc, who appears to be deep in thought or prayer, although it's hard to say for sure. And she is kind of a loose term. You suspect it's a woman by looking at the face, but clearly there's a codpiece on this bit of armor that is roughly the size of Zephyr.
That's pretty big.
It's a massive cock.
That's a big old penis.
Behind the bar, there is a friendly-looking middle-aged woman, a human, who is not currently engaging with anybody but cleaning a glass. And you hear a clatter in the back of the kitchen, and we're in some soft grunting as someone struggles to figure out how cooking utensils work. And up above your heads, the 2 or 3 floors above, you hear the usual sounds of a brothel. Squeak, squeak, ah. It sounds very fake.
Somebody's not putting in a lot of work.
It's a very slow squeak, as you happen to notice.
Oh no.
It is a cheap brothel.
There are roughly four whores to this man's name.
Oh no.
Oh, and also you hear the small footsteps of someone scampering back towards the kitchen.
Okay.
Perhaps a child by her size.
Alright.
So what brings you to Casa de los Muertos? Are you getting drinks? What are you all doing in the bar?
I'm gonna go get a drink.
That's probably a good point.
Especially, walking in and seeing everything that we just saw. I'm gonna go get a drink.
So the bar is empty except for the woman behind the counter cleaning the glass.
Alright.
looks up from the glass. Yes.
Can I have some meat, please?
You may absolutely have some meat. Do you have the coin?
Yes.
Okay.
Set down a gold.
I see. Are you going to be joining us for a while?
I don't know. It depends upon how the rest of this year goes.
The rest of this year, she takes your gold and then sets a mug of mead in front of you. What do you mean?
Sorry to be a burden, but can I have this in a bowl, please?
She looks at you for a moment, and then a realization kind of dawns on her, and she goes, "Dino, I need a bowl!" And a very gruff-looking half-orc walks out of the kitchen, dirty-ass apron and nothing else. Yeah. He hands her a bowl.
That's a sight.
It appears to be a salad bowl, and mostly clean.
I can't expect much.
So she pours your meat into the bowl and serves it to you.
You asked about why I say that?
Yes, admittedly, a year is a good ways off.
Well, I'm hoping it won't be a year. I'm hoping that my tribe will get back with me again.
Where your tribe doesn't want you?
Oh no, they sent me on a mission.
Ah, I see. It takes little from her to realize your troubles. The other two of you?
Okay, so before she went in to the bar, I was already in there, just casual hardwood, and
I need you to roll me a performance check, please.
oh god, let's see how bad I am. Let me check my character's sheet real quick. I should have pulled this up first. Come on.
Spoiler, it's not very good.
No, it is not.
Alright.
I got an 11.
Total?
In total.
Okay. So, you are not, or everyone judges you for a moment, and judges you to be not a spectacular bard, but not a piss poor one either. You're no mere imitator.
As I'm just not trying my best.
You play your tunes. It garners little attention, but it reserves for some fairly relaxing bar music.
Yeah, that's what I go for, is relaxing, and then I see her and go towards the bar.
Okay.
I stop what I'm doing and slide my way through.
Alright, so as you sit down, not long after, a halfling watering kind of walks his way up the bar stool. You hear the soft music stop, and I'm going to need a climb check for you to climb the bar stool. This bar was clearly not built with your tastes in mind.
Okay, so I have pretty. God damn.
Okay.
What does an 8 give me?
You kind of manage to hop your way up and kind of. You ever seen a whale get out of a swimming pool? You ever seen your brother get out of a swimming pool?
Yeah.
It looks like that.
Oh.
Out of breath, sitting at the bar stool. Hey, how's it going?
I would give you a wolf whistle, but a pretty kitty like you deserve better. How's it going?
Starting off kind of smooth, alright.
I don't want to deal with you. Can you please leave me alone?
And instantly shut down.
Ooh, the feisty type. Kitty got claws. I like it.
I do
2
happen
bites,
to have
please.
claws.
Okay. Sure. So she starts out, she reaches in the bar, gets out 2 small glasses.
Are you trying to say that I'm compensating for something?
Looks at you for a moment, puts the mugs away, and sets 2 pints in front of you.
Oh, I love you.
Oh, or she's like, thanks, dear.
You're welcome.
And she fills them both from her pitcher with mead.
Oh, you're the best. Here's 2 gold.
All right, so someone's getting their tips today. Oh, of course. So she takes her tip money, puts it in her little coin purse on her hip, and goes back to clean some glasses. Let me know if you need anything, hon.
Will do. And I start chugging one of the pints.
All right, you start chugging.
Oh, I chug.
All right, so a pint for a halfling. So after the first pint, You know that scene in Lord of the Rings where Merry and Pippin go, "It comes in pints"?
Yes.
There's a reason they don't serve pints to halflings usually. Please roll me a fortitude saving throw.
Let me see.
Maybe this luck will be better for you this time.
Maybe.
No.
Why could I not find you?
It's a saving throw, so it'd be above skills. Or not necessarily even in skills. I don't know how your character sheet works on your phone very well.
I don't know either.
Very
It's
familiar with
fine.
this one? It might be under combat. It's a pretty nice picture you got there, all things considered.
Thank you. Whenever I can get things finally up on the screen and whatnot, I'm gonna have all of our photos.
Is it under... Oh,
Do I not even have?
you should. No,
It's not listed.
that's weird. I don't like that.
So got the bonus skills right there.
Yeah.
I tried to tell Bob that it didn't have all of it.
Defense? It's not under defense either.
No, it is right there.
Oh, fortitude is a +4.
Okay.
Alright, so attempt your saving throw. Let's see how drunk you're getting today. Alright, so
I got a 10.
Alright, so Taintlick, I'm sorry, Daylick. Daylick chugs this, glug, glug, glug. There's a little bit of coughing and sputtering at the end, but you manage to keep it all down, and you're feeling a little tipsy.
Ooh, that's what I need. Some liquid courage.
Alright, Zephyr, how do you approach this? What's going on with you? Walk at the bar, you see a halfling get shot down before chugging a pint of mead like an amateur.
I'm gonna have to show him how it's done.
Alright, so you walk up to the bar. As you walk into the bar, the whores milling about the room give you a wide berth.
That's fine.
You smell like sewage.
No, I clean them.
Yeah, so it makes sense as to why you are the way you are, but that doesn't eliminate the social stigma attached to it.
1 second.
It stopped.
Yep.
No, we're still on air.
Alright.
Good news.
Only microphone audio is being broadcast. That's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so minor tech difficulties. Sorry about that.
I'm going through tech difficulties anyway.
Yes, you are.
So, Zephyr, you walk up to the bar. The two of you instantly get the smell. As soon as this dwarf walks up behind you, you see this burly-looking black dwarf. And what kind of armor is your armor of choice?
No, I don't.
You got armor to start with.
Are you sure he's wearing any?
You might have decided not to wear your armor today.
I don't think I'm wearing any right now.
All right, so a very pungent dwarf walks up to the bar.
What's that? Oh, God.
So, social grace aside,
Smells like the farms I'm used to back home, but worse.
this
That's your
smells.
farm?
No, what this smells like to you is the latrines you used to have to dig because you weren't looking for anything else.
Well, you mean those I did poorly?
Here, buddy.
Yeah, you did the.
Haven't you ever used a litter box?
Is that out loud in character?
Oh, no. Oh, got it.
All right, I'm going to reinstate the rule. Everything said in character
Oh, okay.
from now on.
Here's my bud. I would go this way.
All right, so you hop off the bar. Roll me one more fortitude saving throw to hold in the meat you just chugged.
It was seconds afterwards.
It's like watching freshmen chug all over again. How'd you do?
15.
All right, so you managed to hold it all down. You're still pretty tipsy, but you managed to walk away from the stinking cloud. You know what Pigpen looks like? You're like Pigpen, but blacker.
Black pen.
The great thing is the dirt doesn't show up easily.
You're right.
Oh, God.
Neither nor does the shit. Unless it's the Taco Bell shit.
Oh, God.
And then it's kind of green, too.
Duh.
So,
Probably kind of red too.
What's the Taco Bell equivalent in your world? For
Taco Bell very much exists. Taco Taco Bell very much exists. It's kind of an exotic food from over the seas, or at least an imitation of, but it's cheap enough that it's sold street vendor style.
Okay.
There are several street vendors, in fact, who sell such wares.
Bach Hotel. For copyright purposes.
Bach Hotel. Alright. Known colloquially as run for the hills in the bathroom. So, Zephyr, what you got? Your mug of meat has been handed to you free of charge. Although the halfling you were attempting to sit next to fled the scene.
Well, I'm gonna take a drink, man.
Alright, take a drink or chug it like the halfling.
Oh, we'll chug it like the halfling.
Alright, fortitude saving throw, please.
Yeah. 20.
Oh my god.
Also, in addition to being a dwarf and being resistant to poison, so you chug that frat boy style, just glug and gone.
Did I happen to
There's a
notice it
startled.
as
Oh yeah, you noticed. There's a startled gasp across the bar, and the bartender, who hasn't introduced herself yet, leans over and goes, "Honey, my girls can't open their throats like that. How do you do it?"
I take notice and I'm just like, wait a second. Hello, my stinky friend.
Please, one moment, Zephyr. Roll intimidation for the whole bar to be affected by.
20.
Holy shit!
Well,
All right.
Mind you, all this is on our phones.
So everyone in the bar, minus the two player characters and Matilda, the bartender, just kind of looks at you for a second, and there's like a couple people who will start clapping. Actually, they're kind of cowed by your drinking expertise.
Greetings, my stinky friend. What is your name?
Zephyr gives
Hi,
you
I'm
a
Dalek.
hard look. And Taylor and Dalek, hi, in a fit of awkwardness. Hi.
I'm not climbing back up on that unless if I get some help.
No one offers to help you.
Okay, I'm just standing here.
So at the base of the bar stool, which is currently a little taller than you are,
I just lean up. Lean on the stool and
Can
just
I help him?
you can.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
All right, so
Okay.
so you get off your bar stool, which you had no problem reaching with your dwarven jumping skills. Hop down, give him a boost up.
What do we have to roll?
You get to roll climb again, but add +5.
God damn it! 9 plus 5 plus...
So 14 plus climb.
Yeah. Plus 1.
16, or so 15. You managed to climb up.
Okay.
It's not quite as Corey-like.
God damn it.
You're up here, though.
It only took you a couple seconds this time. So you're up on the bar stool again. Thank you, Zephyr, for being courteous this time.
Yeah.
Not as out of breath.
Right. As.
I don't know, man. You'd have to, if you huff a couple times, huffed a couple times. I don't know how much life you have left.
Oh yeah, you had to sink that fortitude saving throw, please.
God damn
Thank
it.
you for reminding me, Ham.
I hate you, Ham.
Well, I was gonna say, not to mention.
Oh, yes.
Finally,
22.
All right, 22 total. You get up, and you're barely gasping for air. You're beginning used to the stench, even. Growing slowly immune to it. Go ahead and roll me 1, 2, Riku. Okay, so you are now affected as if by the nauseating condition.
Oh no.
You don't actually throw up yet, but you're not feeling too good.
alright.
Is your meat finished, by the way?
No, I'm lapping it. Yeah,
So
I'm
nice
taking
and
my
slow.
time.
Okay, so back to you, the two of you. You're back on the bar stool. What are you doing, Dalen?
So,
Dalek.
eventually you'll get it right, God.
Or I think Taintlick is better, but
No.
Inklet?
No. God damn
Hasn't
it.
made it there yet.
Okay. So,
Do you want to?
in character is the rule. So Zephyr's just propositioned you.
I mean, how much are we speaking?
No.
Now, my friend,
Hey,
It's-
there's a slam on the bar. No soliciting in a whorehouse.
but it's not outside,
No, I came for a drink.
and I gave you a drink. I bought you a drink.
That's fair. You did buy
He
me a
did
drink.
buy you a drink.
Nah.
So I feel like that we're pretty good friends now, considering that I gave you a free drink.
You think I'm a cheap whore?
No, I'm a cheap whore.
Fair enough.
You
Okay.
pay me.
Sounds like competition.
Or the bartender is tapping her finger impatiently on the bar.
I love you.
Or one more, or 2 strikes.
I'm gonna get another drink.
All right. So you order another drink. Do you have anything to pay with?
Yeah.
All right. So what are you ordering?
What's good?
Mead, ale.
I'm gonna speak up and be like, I think I know what he needs. I've heard of this being used once. Orc shine?
There's in the far corner of the room, the orc in heavy armor perks up from her prayer. The bartender is like, I don't know if that's a good idea, nor do I know that
5
you
gold,
can.
do it.
She takes the 5 gold without another word, pulls out a shot glass, and pours a single shot halfway.
15 gold, fill it up and give me one.
She looks at you both for a moment. Are you sure, gentlemen?
Yes. Come on.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, she takes the gold. Are you all subtracting your gold from your inventory?
I
Yes.
did.
I haven't had to subtract any yet. This now makes 2 drinks each spot for me.
Yeah, I've been buying him the drinks. I have been buying him the drinks.
So she tops yours off to full and then pours yours halfway. And then sensing an opportunity, she goes, "You're not going to buy your other friend a drink?" Motioning to Riku.
I don't know, pretty kitty. Do you want one?
No.
Let's buy her one.
So she so she reaches back under the counter for a bottle which is clearly marked with 4 X's and pours a few drops into your bowl with the meat.
Thanks.
She's like,
You're welcome,
she's
sweetheart.
like, or she whispers to you, "Don't worry, it's fine," and then puts it back under the counter.
I just wanted to show you that, you deserve a real man like me.
You're only a quarter of a man.
But I could please like 2.
All right. So, how are you all going to drink this? You can shoot it. You can sip it.
I'm shooting it.
Shoot him.
I am being very competitive right now. I am shooting it.
All right. I need you to roll, Ham. Zephyr, you don't get a roll.
I am dead.
All right. Hey, you wanna? What do I need to check?
Fortitude, please.
Mm-hmm.
He got a 19.
All right. So you take your drink, knock it back, and your vision goes dark as you fall off the bar stool. You, Dalek, take the shot back, blink, and then
See,
vomit, and then projectile vomit over the bar.
Better yet, this is gonna be even worse.
Okay.
I look at her and go, see, I told you how. vomit all over you by accident.
You get a reflex save.
There's
You
the roll
get
for that. There's the roll for that. Let's just hope that it's not terrible. Thank God. That's a natural 20.
Alright, so you matrix underneath it as it goes. You fall back, or use your feet to catch yourself on the underside of the bar as it goes flying over you. And you only get the slightest bit on your coat as it kind of and then trickles off.
Ew.
And you... Alright, I need you to roll me 4d6. Reroll ones.
So 4.
Yep. Only use the 3 highest.
The 3 highest.
Mm-hmm.
That's 17.
Alright, write that down somewhere. Now I need you to do it again.
What did I get myself into? Okay, so that's not as bad. 9.
Okay, so write that down too. Let me know when you understand the joke.
Oh fuck! I hate you. I'm dead. Not even the first session that I'm
You're
dead.
rolling a new character. I'm kidding. We won't actually make it through this. Regardless if you vomited, there was vomit in your blood. You take 10 damage and pass out, and then fall off the bar stool as well.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
So, this drinking orc shine is roughly the equivalent of consuming raw gunpowder in terms of level of toxicity.
Anybody got a match?
If you were waking up to belch and hold a match in front of it, it would probably ignite. It was roughly 98% pure alcohol.
Yeah, but I'm not awake. I'm out.
Yeah, you're out like a light. You see what happens to the other two at the bar.
Yeah, why do you think I'm taking this slow?
Attila says, if you don't want to finish that, I understand.
I didn't want to do it to begin with.
She takes your bowl away. She's like, but at least we can say they paid for the drink.
That is true.
She's like, do you need a room or anything, honey? I know we're a whorehouse, but you just need a room.
A quiet room.
You might need to go somewhere else if you want quiet.
Quieter than what just happened.
Anything's quieter than that. Alright, sure. She's like, you got the coin?
How much?
Or how long you staying?
The night.
The night, a silver will do it.
Alright.
Dean will be up with a hot meal later. You mind chicken?
You just see her eyes gleam.
Oh. Chicken it is. So she takes your silver, hands you a room key, and she says, "Don't mind the ladies as you walk up. They'll leave you alone if you manage to get past them."
I'm pretty sure I can find my way past.
All right. So she hands you the key. The two of you are passed out drunk for the next.
So we need 6 hours.
Ooh, we're not gonna go. We might go that far.
Jesus Christ. You're welcome.
So you get a hearty all-night sleep. For the next 12 hours, you are passed out drunk.
Do I get my health back then?
No.
Damn it.
You regain 1d4. No modifier.
2.
Okay, you get 2 health back. So you wake up and you feel like shit. Zephyr, you wake up 1 hour before him.
Feel like shit, probably.
So you don't feel nearly as bad. Your Dwarven metabolism, in addition to your Dwarven resistance to poisons, which this definitely qualifies as, has led you to get up an hour earlier and take no damage. You have a slight headache because you fell on your head, but no damage was taken. The woman is still behind the counter. Everyone else at the bar disappeared as roughly midnight.
Do we wake up on the floor or something?
Oh, he does. You'll wake up on the floor an hour from now.
Okay.
You've gone up to your room and are enjoying a relatively quiet night.
At least a bath later on,
Bath will cost you an extra silver.
which I'll pay tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm getting it tomorrow. Have to clean my clothes.
And your fur.
Yes.
Because I want it to be hot shit.
Yes, you did.
How's that working for you now?
Alright, so when you wake up, you notice several things. One, it's much later, there's no one else in the bar, and also your coin purse is missing.
Oh,
Shit. God damn it.
Your hard-earned 5 gold is gone.
oh, they have 5 gold?
You don't earn much as a sewer worker.
No, that's right. Well, shit. I don't think I have the charisma to ask anybody about it either.
I mean, you could ask people. You're not going to be very persuasive. And
That ain't no.
people are kind of put off by your stench,
This is true.
which is now coupled the sewage and pork shine. And there's mysteriously a little bit of vomit. You projectile vomit in your sleep too.
That's even better.
So I just
laying
happen
on
to
his
be
face.
next to you, apparently.
He was laying on his back, and so it shot in the air like a fountain. And you ended up swallowing it. You choked at one point, coughed, and then went back to sleep.
Leave it to the bar to make bad decisions.
Oh yeah.
True.
Well, let me ask where our other friend went.
Okay, who are you asking?
The bartender.
Okay, so you hop onto the bar. She's like, "Oh, good, you're back. You all right?"
No.
I figured not. Orkshine does that to everyone. Where do you need, or do you need more, or do you need someone to come walk you home? Closing time's in a couple hours.
Right. I need to find our other friend,
Other?
the cat person.
Oh, the cat girl upstairs. Yeah, yeah, she's upstairs in one of the rooms. What do you need her for?
I'm missing coin.
I see. Well, she went pretty much right up to the room after you left, so I didn't see her take it, but you can call her there. You can get to her in the morning. I'm not in the business of letting other people walk into each other's rooms. Bad for business, you know.
Fair.
It's almost in the newest sewer grate.
I don't know where that is.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's one less than a block from here.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'm gonna walk home until I can catch up with them in the morning.
All right, so you walk down the street through a luckily not very crowded ghetto. Crawl through what is basically an opening in the sewer, kind of like a storm drain. And then move your way down until you find your way home through the complex of tunnels. I'll say that since you've been doing this most of your life, you have no problem. You never ever get lost in the sewers anymore. And about the time you're crawling back into your bed, you wake up.
No regrets.
There's a quick and sudden regret when you find yourself lacking a coin purse.
God damn it.
What regret?
One regret. I was not awake.
I think most of your coin went to me.
Fair bit.
I use the stool as a ladder to climb back up on my feet.
I need you to roll a climb check again at a -10. Oh my god.
No! Oh, no.
Is What's a negative?
Let's see what happens.
Would a negative be considered?
So 4 plus your modifier is
5.
So do you have a 1 in climb?
Yeah, +1.
Plus
and
minus
you
10.
fall back off. Oh, I already include that. You roll a 14.
Yeah.
So you get up halfway and then fall back off.
Ow! Hey, bartender. How much for a room?
That'll run you a silver for the night.
Okay, how much will it cost for you to carry me?
I'll get Dino.
Okay, how much will it cost to get Dino to carry me?
Free of charge, but I'm gonna need to see the silver up front.
I pay her silver. In
Your
fact, I
wallet-
pay
your
her.
coin
Coin
purse
purse
is
is
gone.
gone.
Oh,
Dog.
fuck. Yeah, about that, can you put it on the tab? Somebody kind of took my coin purse while I was out.
Shakes her head.
How did you not watch us?
You think you're my only patron?
Well, no, but you should have at least been concerned for our health and our stuff, our belongings, considering we were right in front of the bar.
She was. She warned you not to take the shot.
That's the warning you get. She's like, I'm sorry, I wash the counter, I pour the drinks, I sell the girls.
Okay, how about this? Who was the last person that you saw that was near us, just within our 5-foot vicinity, besides the cat lady?
Thinks for a second. Roll me a sense of motive. Total?
Yep.
Alright, so you look at her for a second. You don't see any change in face, but she says, honestly, I can't think of anyone. You know what? I'll make it fair. Let me roll 2. Yeah, you don't even notice anything go across her face. She's just like, I didn't see anyone.
Oh, you weren't that busy. You weren't that busy.
I was plenty busy, thank you very much, and I'll have you not insulting my work ethic.
I didn't mean by that.
Get out.
Okay. I crawl out. I don't even try to stand up. I just crawl.
So you crawl your way out and into the
Yes.
streets. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. There's nobody moving on the streets.
I tried to finally stand on my feet.
Okay, go ahead. You stand up, kind of leaning against the building a little bit, but you get up.
Okay. Okay. Where can I rest for the night? I look around to see if there's any open windows or something, because
There are several most of the windows are boarded up. There are a couple here and there. There's a shop across the street. Looks like some kind of loan shark place. There's another inn down the road. It looks even more dingy than Casa de los Muertos.
specifically one that I feel like I can easily sneak in and just kind of sleep for the rest of the night without being too badly caught.
Sense motive or just to look for a building that you think looks safe.
Okay, that's a modified 20.
Alright, so you look around. All of these buildings give you a slightly ominous aura.
Yeah, this town doesn't.
There's something peculiar about this neighborhood.
Yeah, I just start walking, try and get some fresh air.
And hold on to buildings, and eventually, with enough exercise, you manage to get some of the alcohol out of your system. You've exited the ghetto and found yourself kind of on the edge of town near the gates, near one of the gates.
Okay, are there any guards nearby or anything?
Some guards at the gate. For the most part, though, the streets appear to be mostly empty. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, I go up to a couple of the guards and I ask, hey, do you guys happen to have a bunker that I can just kind of crash for a few hours? Or some kind of bed or whatever?
Ooh. I give you a sniff. See, you're still covered in your own vomit.
I've had a pretty rough day.
Or they're like us too. Go away.
Okay.
Okay.
How much does it cost to bail out?
To bail out of.
Yeah. It's like, oh wait, you don't have your phone still. Never mind. The whole idea of going to jail for at least a night
A
with
free bed.
is now kind of void.
I mean, you could try
Is
the
there a
church.
jail cell that I can just sleep for the night?
You could try the church.
Go home, you drunk.
I don't have one for miles.
Not our problem.
I start walking again and just keeping an eye out for places where I could possibly sneak in for the night.
Alright, so you see several places. Roll sense motive checks to see what you find.
That's 20.
Alright, eventually you're able to find one place that doesn't give you the ominous aura.
I sneak into it.
Alright, you don't have to roll too much to get in. So you just get inside, kind of sneak through a window. There are several other homeless people there, but none of them seem particularly dangerous. In fact, a lot of them seem to be in a similar predicament to you. They're just too drunk to go home.
Evening. Good night. And I just crash.
Evening, night.
And I just sleep for the rest of the night.
Alright. Da-da-da-da! You wake up in the morning, starting with Riku.
Yes. I'm gonna pay for my bath.
Alright, you pay for your bath. Warm water is delivered to you.
Thank you.
Here, you pay your silver and you get your bath.
Yep.
Zephyr, you wake up in your own bed. You manage to stumble your way home. Do you have family? Do you have children? Wife? What do you have?
Nothing.
Nothing? Alright, so you enter your little hole in the wall and you wake up in your bed and then you wake up and you're still in your bed in your hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Alright.
You live in what's basically an underground shanty town.
Are you gonna have a sewage bath?
I am.
Right, you get your daily sewage bath. It is slightly cleaner than the shit you clean.
All right.
You still smell like trash. And you wake up and we're what you realize to basically be a giant homeless haven.
So, any of you gentlemen and ladies are native to this town?
Several people are.
Where can I find a nice fountain or some kind of clean water where I could just clean myself with?
Look at you for a second, they're like, well, we usually wait, or one of them's like, well, we usually wait till nightfall, but the central fountain's not too bad.
Okay.
Water's usually clean because they got some kind of magic purifier on it. You can drink out of there too, even.
Okay.
Drink while you're bathing.
Well, what I was going to do was I was going to look around to see if there was a bowl and see if I could just ask them if I could snatch it so that way I can kind of scrub myself down.
A bowl?
Yeah, a bowl.
Yeah. No one's willing to give you anything. They're poorer than you are.
Fine, screw you guys. and I leave.
Alright, so you walk out of the building and you find yourself on one of the outskirt streets.
Okay. Where am I?
One of the outskirt streets.
I know, but I ask myself that, and I look right and I just go straight.
Alright, so you follow the road straight for a while, and then roll survival.
Oh dear God. Okay, so that's a 16.
Not bad. So you kind of know, or you're able to vaguely follow the sun, and eventually you end up back in front of Casa de los Morthos.
What the fuck?
It's like it's calling to you.
Okay, I kind of ease my way in.
Okay, so you ease your way back into the bar. It's pretty much the same setup as yesterday. There are the the really odd people who were milling about yesterday are gone, and in their place are several more whores. And the bartender's behind the bar. And Riku, have you come down yet? After 4 hours.
Probably.
Okay, so the pretty kitty's back at the bar.
You, pretty kitty! I run to her. Please give me a silver coin so that way I can soak myself and get rid of this vomit.
You smell vomit and homelessness.
Please, I need to
It's a
be
beggar.
clean.
It is a beggar. You recognize him from yesterday, although whether you've let that on or not is up to you.
Oh, I'm just gonna outright say it's another beggar. Oh God.
Oh, come on. You know it's your favorite man.
So your least favorite man is making money.
Exactly.
Please.
But he did buy you a drink.
That I never drank.
That was dangerous as hell.
I see an opportunity, though.
Okay.
I'll do anything.
I'm glad you said that.
Duh.
That's
One
not
bad
ominous.
Matilda.
For you just
For the putrid smell.
Please.
So you hand over the silver and
Yeah, I never did ask for her name, so I still don't know. I just call her bartender.
So, lucky for you, Riku hands over a silver, and you are directed to the back of the establishment, in the backyard, where you are given a bath.
Oh, you're the best bartender ever.
It's cold.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, so you jump in clothing at all, or are you gonna actually strip?
Oh, I'm gonna strip. I'm gonna clean myself, and then I'm gonna clean my clothes after I clean.
Roll a spot check for me, please.
$18.
All right. So as you're getting as you strip your shirt and armor off, you catch a glimpse and you realize that you are not alone in the backyard. There is a small elven girl, a large patch of vegetables, and a much, much, much larger dire bear. It's roughly half the size of the inn.
Meh. My village has had worse.
Alright,
I keep stripping and then I bathe.
so you strip down in front of this small elven girl and her bear, and as you're bathing and kind of soaking in it, she walks up to you.
Hi.
Hi.
How may I be of assistance?
Why are you bathing in my yard?
I was told this is where I have to go. If this is a bother, I can go somewhere else.
Kind of just looks at you for a moment. Spook, you think he's okay? And the bear growls. Spook says you're fine.
Thank you, Spook. I try and lean in to try and pet Spook.
There is
I
a
slowly reach.
large, ominous growl.
Okay, I won't pet you.
Spook, be nice. So you bathe, you wash your clothes, all while she watches you intently.
She's probably just curious as to why my body parts are different than hers. I don't care.
She is 112.
I don't know this.
You're right. You can roll sense motive if you want to know.
Screw it, why not? Nope. As far as I'm aware, she's just curious.
She is a child to you.
She's just a little kid with a natural one.
Alright, so your dumb exhibitionist ass strips and bathes in front of a small child who's definitely not a small child. And eventually you get yourself clean, you get the basic scent of vomit out, but there was no soap, so it's just kind of washed away. The bathwater is a murky orange color.
See, I took it back to the home. So
I look at her and I'm just like, hey kiddo, where can I dump this at?
Vegetable patch.
Okay.
oh no.
I go to pick it up and then I
So
just kind of...
roll strength to pick it up. This bathtub is bigger than you are.
That's not gonna happen with my negative.
You try to pick it up and it will budge. She's like, I can get that for you if you like.
Oh, sweetheart, it's okay, but I'm pretty sure you're not big enough to be able to lift it.
Oh no. This is one hand.
What the fuck?
Just walks up. Shh. Matilda will think the flavor of these is good.
What kind of demon are you?
I'm not a demon. I'm a girl.
Okay, what kind of girl child are you?
I'm an elf. Which makes even less sense to you somehow.
But, oh. And that's how my day is going.
She's like, I eat my vegetables.
I guess I need to do the same.
Hopefully not with the same water.
Hopefully with the same water. As you see her, after she dumps the water in here and puts the tub back down, she sits down in front of the herbs and begins praying, and you can feel faint magic at work. It feels like a druid.
I was just about to ask if she was, you know, pretty much a druid.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a druid?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Have you never seen a druid before?
No.
Oh. She pats her in the head. You're a bumpkin.
Rude! You are a bean child.
Hold on, time out. Is he shorter than...
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I am.
She thinks you're a child too.
We both think we're children.
You're a hairy child.
Yes.
I'm not all that hairy.
Just kind of pat. You feel condescended upon by an elf who's probably, from what you can gather, maybe half your age.
Excuse me, kid. I'm the elder here.
Asks you quizzically. How old?
I am 19, thank you very much.
She snickers audibly. 123.
Is that sense motive?
You can.
I call bullshit. I got it too.
No, I really am. Ask Matilda.
I will.
No.
That you don't realize who the fuck is Matilda.
Yeah.
He's
Oh yeah, you heard. So
Yeah.
When I was talking about the fact he's so angry, he probably doesn't even care. He's just gonna walk up to someone and assume that's him.
So you walk in through the kitchen.
No, I not just yet. I'm waiting for my clothes to dry.
Oh right. So right now you're in your skivvies,
Yes.
Arguing with an apple.
arguing with a small elf child.
Arguing with what you think is a child.
Right.
Your skivvies. That's patting you on the head.
Yes. Yes.
That was succinct. I like that.
Welcome to D&D.
So you wait a little bit for your clothes to dry before you're able to put them back on. They're mostly dry at this point. Your armor's still a little damp.
I'm okay with that.
You'll be chafing later, but it's okay. At least
Yeah.
you're clothed again.
Yeah.
And the child isn't snickering at you anymore.
Calling me a child. You're a child.
I heard that.
Good. And I walk back in and I see you.
So you walk in, you have to walk through the kitchen.
Okay.
The half-orc in nothing but an apron is back in the kitchen again, glowering at a pot of boiling potatoes.
So when you say nothing but an apron, I mean you literally nothing but an
Like
apron.
Psycho Bushijima from High School of the Dead.
Like,
Yes. You got it!
Okay, so
Yes! That little clothing.
okay, so
Actually, less than that.
since I have not eaten since the day
How
prior,
hungry are you,
it-
really?
I'm so happy you got that. Laugh.
see, I've never seen it, so
Oh, you're missing out on a glorious clusterfuck. What? I mean, it'll never be over because the creator died, but
eh.
if you ever want to look at something and go, that's not how physics work. Boobs don't move like that.
Oh my god.
It's that one that they talk about where like there's a bullet that flies between the boobs. That's what that's from.
Oh my
Supersonic
god.
titties.
Oh my god.
It's actually impossible.
One has jiggled left and like down, and the other has jiggled up. And,
What
like,
the fuck?
It
flies
goes
between.
straight through them. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's a wild ride. Man. Like
Start to finish.
like it's almost as good as my bath that I just had.
God damn it.
Here's to use effort.
Okay, so
You walk through the kitchen.
slowly because I am starving. I'm wanting to see if there's any food that I can just kind of sneak.
All right,
Or,
you can
you
roll.
know, pocket.
You can roll sleight of hand as you walk through the kitchen.
Just 2 items.
So have you like forgotten about asking Matilda or?
Well, you have to walk to the kitchen to get Matilda.
Oh, okay. Not good.
I got a 7.
So as you walk by, you think the half orc is looking away, and you reach for some cheese on the shelf as you walk by. What's your armor class? Your AC?
Oh god. Let me find my AC. 13.
Whack! With a big old soup spoon to the top of the head. Don't.
Ow!
You take 4 damage for each.
Before I do that, am I back at full health?
No.
God damn it.
You recovered the 2 HP. That's what you got from sleeping. Smack! Big old soup spoon to the top of the head. Drop.
I'm literally at half health. I need to stop being an idiot.
You just start getting better rolls.
As the half orc in the apron just turned and smacked you on the top of the head with the soup spoon.
Ow!
It's like touch it again. Next time you lose your hands.
Okay. And I just continue walking.
He goes back to cooking and still glowering at the pot, but you can kind of see a faint smile playing at the corner of his lips.
Oh, gee. I'm glad that my misery gave him entertainment.
So you walk out the back and you're behind the bar now. Matilda is standing at the bar talking to Riku and kind of avoiding Zephyr.
I've never asked for your name, nor have I asked for the bartender's name.
You haven't asked for a lot of people's names.
Haven't even asked for mine. You just
Right.
bought me a couple drinks and like left it at that.
You know her name is Matilda because
Yeah.
you overheard it, but other than that.
Yeah, I kind of got 2 and 2 together.
Mhm.
So, pretty kitty. Now that the year end of the deal is done, what do I got to do?
Well, I'm in the need of money anyway.
Oh, hey, look whose money got stolen, so I can't pay you.
Hey, if I'm here, I need to join in on this conversation.
Yeah, so you're out of money too, sitting at the bar but with no drink. Matilda's been giving you weird looks for a while because you haven't paid and you're stinking up the bar.
That's fair.
I'm the only one with money now.
Although she overhears this and Matilda goes, "You need money, you say?"
I'm not whoring.
Not what I was going for, but fair assumption. So, come around, small one. We have business.
Okay.
So, roll climb to get up the bar stool.
I'm so glad I don't have to climb it.
You're at like the cusp.
I don't have to climb it either.
Oh.
I just slide up.
Oh.
Well, I can
Climb is
jump
plus
onto
one.
it. Like
It
anything,
is.
anything above 4 foot, I think I'm gonna struggle with though.
Yeah.
I don't know
What?
what mean you are. But
I got a 9.
Eventually, you reach your way to the top. You just sit there and you sit down.
Give me a moment. Oh.
So you hear some small footsteps as you're breathing heavily, and then you hear from behind the bar, "Matilda, you shouldn't hire that one. He wouldn't be a very good whore. He runs out of breath too fast."
It's not that. I'm very dexterous. Just, I'm bad at climbing.
And stamina too.
Dexterity has nothing to do with whoring.
Be nice, child.
I am very durable. I can last. Trust me.
There is a not so subtle eye roll from not only Matilda but your 2 new friends at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that one.
She goes, "So, my boss has decided that he wants to start spending or throwing his money around and investing in other business opportunities. And we could use a few people to make a delivery for me. Are you interested in a delivery?"
I am.
I mean, it's an adventure.
You don't have a choice. You're in my debt.
If it pays more than what it makes as a sewer worker, then I'm in.
Well, the down payment is 100 gold for each of you.
All right.
That's more than you make in about a year.
That's more than I make in like 3 years.
His bonus at 5 gold.
Yeah, your bonus was 5 gold.
Oh.
And the return payment comes from however well you
Handled it.
handled it. I will need the job is to take 3 barrels of our finest gin.
All right.
She kind of looks around a moment. It's not really our gin, but we've rebranded it as ours.
To where?
Far to the south, to an entertainers guild run by a giant by the name of Gamora.
All right.
We need you to deliver all 3 barrels intact and timely. Return with the payment. In order to procure your part of the pay, I need you to acquire a letter that basically tells me that your services were rendered properly and professionally.
All right.
From the looks of these two, I can say we are the most professional trio that anybody can hire.
One of you stinks like sewage, one of you stank like vomit, and one of
No
you
longer.
and at least one of you is flat broke. No, you're lucky you're not.
We both are.
I will tell you that the road overland will be a longer route, and the best thing you could do is go to the east, grab a boat to the southern tip of the continent.
Okay.
You're heading to the city of fountains there, and your contact is a woman named Scheherazade.
Okay.
Do I need to write this down for any of you, or do you think you all can remember this?
Consider-
Just in case.
I'm gonna just whisper over. Considering what we might have to write it down.
I won't remember anything.
At least you're honest.
Remember what? And I give it a wink.
Okay. So she writes out your instructions once again.
I'll take them.
That would probably be for the best. Or she hands you the notes. Or I will supply you all with a wagon so you don't have to carry them all yourself, and to drive the cart. Talon, you're not doing anything, are you? No, Miss Matilda, I'm not. Good. I need you and Spook to bring the gin down to the coast. Aw, do I have to? Yes. You're staying here for free, and you're not a very good whore. What do you mean I'm not a very good whore? No one wants a girl who looks like she's 11.
But she is, though.
She's 123 years old.
What?
Or the little girl, now you know as Talon, sticks her tongue out at you.
That gives me so many ideas.
I think she just has a taker now.
Oh, God.
I mean, she at least should be the right size for you.
A little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger, even. It'd be like Zephyr over here fucking a real woman.
Not the clay one that I made down in the sewer.
You're sure
I
it's clay?
look at. Oh no! God damn it!
Are you sure that's clay?
No.
God, even your dick smells like shit!
It smells like horse shit.
And you said the elf's name is Talon?
Yes, her name is Talon.
I look at her and I just go, "You hear that? She called you not a real woman."
She shrugs. She's like, well, by elf standards, I am a child.
To be fair, she did
I'm
call
still
herself
twice the woman you are.
I mean, to be fair, considering I am a man.
Are you, though?
I
I
look back
watched
at-
you bathe, and I'm not convinced.
I mean, oh boy.
Is that why she doesn't get very many buyers?
It's mostly the fact that she looks like she's 11 years old. We don't get too many pedophiles in our establishment.
Except for the bard.
Except for maybe the bar.
We'll sleep with anybody.
saddle up Spook. You guys are going on an adventure. If you need anything before you leave town, she hands each of you a small sack containing 100 gold each. If you need any supplies before you leave town, grab them now, because once you get to the port, they artificially jack up the price.
Well, I know where I gotta go first.
Where do you gotta go?
I gotta go to the bank.
Alright. So there is one central bank for the city. It's kind of eked out every other bit of competition it has.
And as we're all walking by, I look at you and I just go, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, hi, I'm Dalek.
Hi, Daily.
No name back?
Not yet.
Okay, pretty kitty.
You vomit a little in your mouth.
You'll be the first one.
Alright, so you go to the bank and you want to drop your gold off. You want to...
Drop off half of it.
Okay, so you store 50 gold. There is an elaborate... Have you been at this bank before?
I've got
Right,
500 gold in there already.
Alright, so you have 550 gold in the bank now. This bank does not collect interest.
No, I know. But you know, they're not. I'm not quite about how much is in my account anyway.
Right.
So yeah, you will just hear how much I have in my account.
She's pretty rich, all things considered. Zeph?
What's a bank?
Oh, okay.
It's what you're in right now.
So where do you store your gold normally, or do you just not have enough to collect?
I don't have enough to collect.
Alright, so you have 100 gold on you right now. It's the most gold you've seen in a long time.
I have an idea
Not
for
since
you.
that bank robbery about 40 years ago when someone flushed their gold into the sewers and there was a mad scramble over the cash. Man, you've never
That's how
been
my
so
parents died.
You've never been so drunk.
My
That's crazy stuff. That's what he said.
Yep. Oh, I heard. Oh, I heard.
Oh. Am I the only one that doesn't have an edgelord background?
Zephyr, I have an idea for you.
Yeah.
Just tie it to the front of you so you can't lose it.
I wouldn't be able to see it.
Good, you're good.
But you can always feel it because they might grab the wrong bag.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
that that's what I'm feeling.
Because if you don't feel it, there's a problem.
Fair enough.
So as the sorcerer's giving you money advice, you're a Dalek, you need to do anything. You're the only one here who's not a city native.
Yeah, and I doubt that I would have
This
had a
point,
bank.
anyway.
Yes. I doubt that I would have given myself a bank.
You can always set one up now.
You've got the money for it.
The minimum is 50 gold to start up an account here.
So you
Take
can,
it. Take 50 gold. I want to set up a bank so that way I don't get robbed again.
hold on. Does it take 50 gold to set it up, and then that's just a loss of 50 gold?
No.
Or
This is the minimum deposit required to set up an account here so that they know that you're serious about actually having an account.
then I would also like.
Alright. So everyone puts in 50 gold into their account or a new account for them.
I'm trusting my friends, my new friends.
But
Never-
you never
I've-
told either
names.
one of us your name.
I've
No, I
never
told
had
him.
friends before.
I told him my name.
You've never had
that I
any friends before.
All my friends are quiet,
and I
Or
was
squeak,
loud.
Or they squeak.
or they squeak.
Until he squishes them.
There's that. Sometimes you roll over. Shame.
I was wondering what those crunches were.
Oh my god!
Ooh, something smells like meat.
You know
I'm
my sticky.
hungry.
You know my sticky friend.
Ooh.
You never did tell us your name. You do know what that is, right?
Zephyr.
Okay, nice to meet you, Zephyr. See, pretty kitty, now how hard was that?
I don't know. I wasn't the one doing it.
Better not risk it.
Not going to. I
Alright.
get something like more vomit.
Congratulations, you are Vomit Boy.
Yes.
Just like poor Jean Arc, you are Vomit Boy.
No.
Sorry. Couldn't help it. So you all set up your account, or you two set up your accounts. There's a brief questionnaire with some personal information. It wants to know, of course, your full names, including clan name. It wants to know your occupation. And it wants to know a specific password, a code word, if you will, that lets you open your bank account. Also, this bank is definitely maybe set up like Gringotts, where you have to take a mine cart to your vault.
Oh shit. I don't have a clan.
I don't have an occupation.
You have an occupation.
Annoyance is not an occupation.
Then what are you talking about? It's called bard.
Yeah, I mean, if he's a bard, then
The bard is
Yeah.
well, but unless he's an out of work bard,
Self-employed, yes.
You're never out of work.
this is
Not-
true.
Unless your intelligent instrument breaks,
This
it's
is
not work.
this is true. You did try playing for the bar badly.
No, I did not try. I just casually done it without any care.
And without pay.
Yeah, without pay because I was bored and I had nothing to do at that time. Then I saw a pretty kitty.
Who you still don't have the name of.
Yep.
Wait, question. Did they ask the cat's name?
Yes, actually. So roll a listen check.
Uh-oh.
God damn it!
I'm gonna have you roll a move silent check for whispering.
God,
Can-
let me just.
Barring a critical failure, you're likely to succeed.
I got a 4.
Can I roll?
4 total.
13.
Yeah, you're fine. You can roll a listen check.
I'll roll a listen check.
Question is how smart is he enough to keep it quiet if he does hear it?
That's a good question. If he
See,
wants to.
my listen is 7 already.
He got a 25.
Alright, so yeah, you definitely heard the pretty kitty's name in question is Riku. Riku Ironclaw.
All right.
You hear this. You notice that the bard is still whispering, listening for information. But you know something the bard doesn't know.
Does he
Power.
You can extort him.
does he make any facial expressions different to show that he heard the name?
You can roll a sense motive. And you can roll a bluff.
He doesn't have to. I got a 2.
Oh
He
my.
might still.
Hold on.
If he crit fails, he does.
This is a charisma-based skill. He takes a -2 already.
Yep.
I got a 3 in total.
I rolled a 13.
Alright,
So
so
it's
you managed
actually
to keep
11.
just enough of a poker face.
Damn it. Of course, whenever I want something, I get the bad rolls.
You're bad.
Bad rolls, man. Bad rolls.
And then, as if to show off, after the 3 of you go forward, Talon comes up.
Of course.
And they're like, "Oh, Miss Talon, what do you have for us today?" "I made a good sale today," and she puts over 7 platinum coins, which is about 70 gold.
Jesus.
They're sure the bar and the clerk goes, "Ah, a modest amount today." She's like, "I know. I don't earn much at my new job, but the selling still does fine."
Oh, God.
"I see. Do you need or shall I take this for you, or do you wish to take it yourself?" "You can take it. See you later. Good day, Miss Talon."
I slide right over next to her. So,
"What do you want, Shorty?"
about our conversation beforehand.
"Yeah, I believe someone owes me an apology, actually." "Who's 123 again?"
You're 123, and did
That's
I
what I
mention
thought.
out how pretty you are?
Or, a man of taste.
Yes.
Just outright chuckle to that.
That's a child.
A child with money.
Okay.
So,
You go.
I feel like you and I could be best friends if we got to know each other.
"Oh. See, I already have a best friend, and that's nice of you for offering."
I mean, what's wrong with the second best friend?
Spook doesn't take well to competition.
I will be competition to Spook. I think Spook and I could also be best friends.
I'll let you take that up with Spook. "Hey, Spook, what do you think of me having another best friend?"
I smile.
Yeah, you can roll animal handling for that.
God damn it!
What you got?
Okay,
Stop wanting things.
So I can't find animal.
Handle animal.
Handle. Jesus Christ! I got a 5.
The growl is not subtle, and it's so
And I'm just-
loud that you feel your intestines shake, and you let out a scaredy fart.
I'm I'm gonna go this way.
Just.
I'm just. Can I leave the bank?
Spook's not in the bank. Spook's in front of the bank. You are trapped.
Oh no.
Spook, play nice. He's not that smart. Leave him alone.
Oh.
Can I point out to everyone that he just scaredy shat himself?
He didn't actually shit himself. He just farted.
He scaredy farted himself.
Oh, everyone heard. It echoed in the granite walls of the bank.
Everyone, the entire
God
thing knows.
damn it.
It's kind of like when you sit on a chair and rip ass. It's
Oh.
about that loud.
Oh my god. I need to stop wanting things.
Yes.
I want to be friends with Spook.
All right, you can roll handle animal.
Yes.
Now, do you want to be friends with Spook, or do you want to try and take his place as best friend with Talon?
Be friends with him.
All right, go ahead and roll.
13.
All right, he is not impressed, but nor is he hostile.
I'm already in better standings than you.
Slightly. You're at least not as high on the emergency rations list.
Oh no. But he has more meat.
And I have -2 in handle animal. I rolled a 15 on it.
Oh my god.
Do you also want to try and handle Spook?
I might as well.
Let's just make it
All right,
race.
trying to make friends with Spook. Handle animal.
19.
All right. So you walk up and you're allowed to approach, actually, where you pet his snout for a moment. He makes a pleased grunt, but doesn't appear to be particularly fond.
Aha, I know the reasoning. He only likes females.
Talon's like, he does prefer women, but you've got less fur, so she kind of sees. What's your name?
My name is Fuku, dear.
Riku. Riku looks more like a snack that he's used to.
So, your name's Riku.
Yes.
Tasty.
I'm just gonna get my
You-
shocking grasp ready.
You're kind of weird, you know that, right?
I am normal in my village.
Oh.
Let's never visit this village.
Is there a village idiot in your village, or did they lose the position when you left?
I'm still trying to be friendly with her. She's a kid who has money.
Yes, she does. Welcome to being an 18th level adventurer.
Jesus.
There are perks.
Can we just go?
I was going to say, shouldn't we be on our way?
Yes, absolutely. So, Spook pulling the cart, it's actually a full carriage. Normally there'd be spots for people to sit in, but it's currently full of 3 55-gallon barrels of gin.
We run beside it.
Oh, Spook's not moving that fast. You are allowed to walk. This is not leisurely, but it's not a forced march either.
Okay.
Talon,
we're-
however,
we're
is on
short.
top of the cart, driving Spook forward.
Of course.
Also, let's see what she's going to do. Talon is capricious. Alright, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Riku.
43.
89.
74.
Okay, you're the closest at 5.
Oh my god!
And you are allowed to ride the cart.
Yay!
There's room for one humanoid creature. So you're sitting on the back while the two of you are trudging behind.
I feel like that's fair. This is the way this is going already.
Also, I'm going to go ahead and assume that you, Zephyr, before you left, you grabbed your armor.
Yes.
Armor and weapons. Did anybody, or for future reference, I will ask that you state that you grab your equipment before you leave?
What equipment?
Yeah, I
I've
know.
already got it all equipped.
Some of you travel lighter than others. Some of you should not be wearing armor full time. It just wears you out. All right. So your travel to the port city of Ismuth is 4 days out, but largely uneventful. Going east, you pass through a section of the Eternal Fall Woods, through a small gap in the mountains that's roughly 4 miles long. There's basically a 12-foot wide path, crag style, through the mountains before you enter the large open plains, which are almost always storming on this part of the coast. You reach the port of Ismuth, where it is raining heavily, as is par for the course for the weather, and you find an inn to stay in for the night, and I think that's where we're going to call it tonight.
Alright. Does that mean I can have my health back?
No.
Not until you sleep again. Oh wait, it's been 4 days. Yes, you've gotten all your health back.
Oh,
Can I use Dicklick as a
His name is not Dick.
as an umbrella?
Yes, absolutely you may, if you may pick him up, but you get to roll contested grapple checks.
Okay.
That'll be under your combats.
Where at for that one?
It should be the same as your base attack bonus plus your strength.
Oh, okay. Here, hold on. What you
You're
got?
not using yours.
No, I'm saying that's what
I got 19.
Wow. That's pretty good.
And then he got a 24.
So this will require a couple, don't worry. So the first one is you're walking by, the storm's kind of coming in. Zephyr sees the weather off the distance,
I need my
and
stick.
then runs forward, grabs hold of Dalek.
Holy shit!
You has one hand on your inner thigh and one hand around your upper arm.
What's going on?
Now you get to roll another grapple check. You're rolling to escape this time, and you're rolling to maintain the grapple and lift up. That's a very pleased expression, Zephyr.
So, what do I roll
It's
for
grapple
escape?
again.
Grapple again? Okay.
Well, because I'm gonna let him.
Or you can roll escape artist, if you think that would be better.
It definitely will be.
It'll get to use your dexterity, but you don't get to use your base attack bonus.
I'm okay with that. Like I said, it's better.
Okay?
I got 21.
Are you ready?
Right. So as you're trying to lift him up, he kind of weasels his way out of the grapple.
Stop it! Get off of me, you stinky fool!
And now some of the stink's gonna wash away.
And the rain comes down with a heavy torrential, like biblical rain.
Oh no.
Do I have any spells to...
I'm gonna puff out now.
No, I don't
My
have any
fur's gonna
spells.
puff.
It will once you dry out. It'll be like...
There's gonna be a puffball
You're
going.
gonna turn into a Pomeranian.
A calico Pomeranian.
More like a poodle.
She's so fluffy.
Alright, so, shenanigans aside, you make it to Ismuth, and that's where we're gonna call it for the night.
Alright.
Alright.
So next week we'll start in the inn, and there you will go about setting to find a boat and something to carry your goods to the southern tip of the continent, the City of Fountains.
Can I bathe in the fountain?
Here?
Oh, no.
Or the City of Fountains, there's more than one fountain.
There's more than one fountain.
There's more than one fountain.
I can
There
bathe
are
in all the
several
fountains.
hundred fountains.
Or
Public indecency charges still exist.
or you can go in the sewers and make them all sewer fountains.
No!
I
Why am I the hated character?
How are you the hated character?
Why must you stick me up like that?
I could.
Why are you gonna jump into the fountain at the City of Fountains?
To be fair, you have your coin purse back, so you
have
can
a
actually
coin purse.
well,
Yeah, I have a coin.
a coin purse, and you can pay for your own shower that isn't going to be cold.
You can
And
pay for showers, baths. You can
Right.
pay for decent food and
that's it.
lodging.
You won't have to do it in a
Pay for
fountain this
new
time.
clothes.
New clothes. You can pay for whores. Whatever your heart desires within price range.
Or you could be like me and save all your money.
Now, my only question is someone going to pay for Talon?
Oh no.
She's got money.
Talon's got money, and also Talon's been like supplying you all with food, so you haven't had to eat trail rations. She can not only hunt, but she can forage rather well. And so you all have been fed the last 2 days.
She does better at my job than I do.
Yes, she does. Talon is a proper naturalist who used to make all of her money by finding rare herbs and selling them in town.
Until one day.
Until one day she decided that she wanted to join the whores. It's okay, she almost marries a prince.
That's true.
But with that,
Let's call it a night.
Woohoo!
good night, everyone. Thank you for listening to our D&D podcast. This is Cyrus signing off.
This is Boats. See ya.
This is
Not even
Raycon.
missing.
Have a good night. Ham.
What you guys looking at me for?
And Ham,
say
who listens
say
ever.
goodbye, Ham.
Goodbye, Ham.
I hate you.